Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a cute card using the Regal Winter Designer Series paper, the Regal Flora stamp set, as well as the dies. And we're probably going to be using the embellishments, of course. And there's also ribbon in this suite of products, but we're not going to be using the ribbon, okay? But before we get started on our project, let's go over some buzz-worthy business of the day. We have our Nest of Christmas paper pumpkin kit. You have until October 10th to subscribe to get this kit. And we do have the Merry Tags and More Dies add-on available. You get 3 dies for coordinating with October, November, and December's paper pumpkin kits. It's $12. Item number 165639. This kit is going to make 10 cards. Shaded Spruce is the stamping spot, and it coordinates with the Nest of Winter Suite Collection, and that's the item number for the entire suite collection, okay? There's a link in the description to subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin if you haven't already done so. And here is our host code for the month. This is the code I want you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, don't use this host code because you're going to qualify for Stampin' Rewards. And Stampin' Rewards equals free products from Stampin' Up! And I don't want you to miss out on any of your freebies, okay? And don't forget about our scrapbook line that has just come out September 4th. So you can go online and see all this new products for our scrapbooking products, all right? So let's get started on this card. So we have a couple of pieces of basic white here. This is for the inside. It's 3.5 by 4 3/4. This is for our sentiment. It is 3 3/8 by, no, it's 3.5 by a 1/2 inch. This is just some scrap we're going to stamp on. So these are the pieces we're going to stamp on. So we're going to go ahead and get started doing that. So our sentiment is going to be stamped in Shaded Spruce. And this 1/2 inch is almost too small for this sentiment, but we're going to make it work. I'm going to try to stamp more over to the right hand side than the left. Okay. So we have that. And then I need the Shaded Spruce, but not just yet. So we're going to get our Cherry Cobbler ink. And we're going to stamp a little floral image. We're going to use it on this little piece of scrap here, just like that. And then also, let me get some scrap paper here. We're going to stamp this flower in Cherry Cobbler, but what I want to do is stamp it off. And then, let me see. Yeah, I might want to stamp it off twice. Then we're going to put it right there. And now we're going to go back to the Shaded Spruce. And our sentiment that goes on the inside is going to say missing you. So the outside says sending love your way. And then we're going to put it right over our flower, missing you, just like that. Okay. And I hope I did that over enough because we have to put our designer series paper on the inside. So let's go ahead and get that. I have a piece of 1/2 inch designer series paper, and we're going to cut that down to 4 3/4. So I just want to put some glue along the side here. And we're going to glue this down to the side of our cardstock, just like that. And while we give that a moment to dry, let's go ahead and get the die to cut out this image here. So we'll have that. I have a little piece of washi tape just to hold that in place. We get our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And we're going to run this through. Okay, now just like that, we have our image die cut. So we're going to put that to the side. And I actually think I don't like how much white is left on here, so I might trim this down. Okay, so give me a minute. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off, and we're going to glue this to the inside piece that is of Shaded Spruce, and this is 5 by 3 3/4. And we're going to glue this together for our inside of our card. Just very quickly here. So that's the inside done. Plenty of room to write your message, a personal message on here. Okay. So then I have another piece of shaded spruce that is 5/8 by 3 5/8, I believe. And we're gonna glue our sentiment down to that. Take our sentiment and glue it down. It's gonna leave the tiniest bit of border. Okay, then I have a piece of shaded spruce. This one is 2.5 by 4.5, and we're going to layer a piece of designer series paper that is 2 3/8 by 4 3/8. I'm using my liquid Tombow glue here. And just so you know, I'm using one of the sketches from the annual catalog that is on page 22, I believe it is, in the annual catalog, where they have about 22 to 26 different card sketches, and I'm using one of those. And the measurements for this are courtesy of Terry Gaines. She has a free PDF on her website, and she gave the measurements, what she think the measurements to be for that, all the card sketches. So now I have a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 shaded spruce and another piece of the designer paper, but we're going to use the back side. And this is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. So we're going to glue this down to our cardstock. I love this side of the paper. It's so elegant. So regal. So now let's get our card base. This is thick basic white, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So let's go ahead and glue in our inside. Okay, we have that. Then we're going to take our outside piece, the largest one, and glue that down. Let's see, is there a right direction to this? I think I like it like this. So let's put this on here. Just like that. Then we're going to take this piece and put it right in the middle. Right in the middle like this. And then I'm going to get some Stampin' Dimensionals to pop up our sentiment. I'm going to use a few of these. Just like that. Release the backs. And we're going to put this right across here, like so. Maybe a little bit more this way. Trying to get it right in the center and have it straight. As straight as Shauna can get it, because you guys know me and straight. Okay, and I did during the break go ahead and trim down our little flower that we die cut, because I didn't like how much white was around it. Where's my take your pick tool? I'm going to get some of these mini dimensionals to put on here. We're going to pop this up as well. Just going to put 2 on there. One here and one right there. Release the backings. And we're going to put this right here, like that. Now we're going to get our bling. So we're going to have the Regal foiled Adhesive-Backed dots. Ooh, and I think I'm going to use these shaded spruce dots. Some of these shaded spruce ones. Let's see. Let's put one here. One over here. Maybe one right there in the middle of that flower. And let's call that done. Isn't that cute? I love it. It's nice and simple. I wanted to focus on the designer series paper. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.